Alrighty, here I'm going to show you how we're going to create a droplet to fix all those baby onesie mockups so that they are the 5,000 pixel limit. Bear with me here, I haven't done this in a while, so I may need to mess around a bit, but basically what I did is I opened up Photoshop and I clicked File, New, and I just opened a 5,000 by 5,000 pixel sheet. If you don't see this, you can just put in 5,000 by 5,000. Make sure this is selected with the pixels right here, not inches or centimeters. Resolution should be fine, 300. And then we'll just click create. I've already created, so I'm not going to worry about it, but you should have this then. Get any design. So I just have this on my desktop, and you just drag it in here. And actually, you know what? Let's do that. Instead of getting a design, let's get a mockup. So I'm gonna go to the print folder. I'm gonna actually come back up here. As you can see, they haven't loaded for me for some reason. So I'm gonna go up here. I'm just gonna grab any of these mockups. Now these should already be small enough, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But I'm gonna drag that in here. Alright, I'm going to click that check mark. So what we're going to do from here is I believe we're going to click the windows, the action section, and then let me see. Hang on one second. Baby wants a mockup compression. There we go. Alright, so I think all we're going to do is you're going to click this create new action button. And you can title it something. I'm going to title it like delete later, because I've already created this one, but if I were you, you could title this, you know, baby onesie compression, or maybe mock-up compression, or something along those lines. And what we're gonna do is, click this new one. I'm gonna just click delete later, but you should name it something different, and click record. And now I'm gonna copy these steps that I did earlier. So let's see, image size, I'm gonna set the width. So I'm gonna go, so now that this is recording, it's recording all of our action. So I'm gonna click image, and I believe I click image size with 3,000 pixels. I'll click that. And I'm gonna set the width to 5,000 pixels. And then, you know, actually I might set that down to 4,000 because I think it kind of expands it a bit more than it should. So I'm put this at 4,000 pixels. And then resample automatic, fit to, I think that should all stay the same. Scale. I'm gonna click OK. And now I believe, that's all we got to do. So I'm going to click this stop button. Let me see, actually. Image, canvas size. I'm going to click the stop button. And now that should now save our actions right here. And then finally, I'm going to click File, Automate, Create Droplet. And we're going to choose where to save the droplet. So I'm just going to choose the desktop for right now. And you name it, I'm going to click delete later, but you can name it as your, you can name it as the whole baby onesie mockup compression. So I'm going to click save. And now we're going to pick which action. So the action should be defaultly set to the one we just did. Mine's titled delete later, but of course yours is probably titled something different, probably like the mock-up compression or something. And then I think that's all. So we just have the destination be save and close. That way just overwrites the current file. So these should be the settings you have. Don't need to change anything. I think you just click OK. And now what we should have is a new droplet on our desktop that looks like this that should resize our images. So to test this, I'm gonna select, because what it should be doing is it should change the size to 4,000 pixels. So as you can see, this one is, yeah, that one's very small enough, so I don't know if there'll even be any ones to test on here. Let's see, get info. Yeah, see, you can see the dimension on them. So you can see the dimension on this one's 1920 by 1308. So if I were to run this image on this droplet, nothing will probably happen, because, let's see, so yeah, we just ran it. I'm gonna go next out of this, I'll reopen it, but you know, nothing should happen because it's small, or now I actually made it bigger, looks like. So this, okay, so it looks like this works then. So this set the dimension of this image to 4,000 pixels wide. So go ahead and try that. Let me know if this works for you. So what you can do is once you create that droplet on your desktop, you can just save it in a folder or whatever. And then when you find, you know, all those mock images that aren't loading for me but are loading for you, you can just, you know, copy all of them, or, you know, drag them onto this droplet. I would recommend doing maybe like 50 at a time. If you do all of them at once, it may get a bit overwhelming. So I'd recommend doing maybe 50 or 100 at a time. Let that run, then do the next 50 or 100. And then let me know if that works for you, and if not, there's one other thing we can try.